Greetings, gentle viewers! Are you ready for some 80s?
Never Too Young to Die is amazing. It's a teenish Roger Moore James Bondy type spy movie injected with liquid neon, with a light sprinkling of a rock star trying to out Tim Curry in Rocky Horror. And a horror icon wondering why the fuck he's involved with this craziness.
So, what are we waiting for? Well, me to start, obviously.
We open with Chekhov's huge fucking dam, and right next to it a desert wasteland lit by flaming barrels and inhabited by post-apocalyptic warriors. The year, 1986. The place, an average Man-O-War concert. This is the base of the evil Ragnar, aka Gene Simmons. Ragnar is a burlesque dancer, part-time supervillain, and the intersex queen of this warband.
A minute in, and this is the best fucking film ever!
And why are they following her? Well, they're confused they're not in the Australian outback and just decided to worship the first person they came across. I hear the Manson family formed pretty much the same way. Yes, bring up poison. I want to hear every rose has its thorn again. Now, Ragnar is going to plan to poison LA's water supply for fun and profit. Unfortunately, the plan has hit a snag.
Someone has stolen our dish.
So, logically, this means crucifix-based sexual assault with a side order of questioning.
Who did you give the disc to? What's his name?
I'd say take a shot, but I'm already drunk. On awesome!
The damn poisoning disc was alas stolen by Stargrove.
Stargrove!
Oh, sorry, I mean Stargrove!
The finger! The finger! The finger! The finger!
Nah, if you really want to torture, you should use the whole fucking fist, followed by your arm. Oh, that makes more sense. Good work. That's some nice neck raping.
Get me Stargrove! I want Stargrove!
We're off to a great start.
Then we're at a private high school with a gymnast desperately trying to convince us that he's John Stamos. Having failed at that, they move on to a fuckload of other random gymnasts who don't even pretend to be John Stamos.
Stargrove, are you gonna stand alone? Stargrove, Stargrove.
Regardless of what the music thinks.
Stamos is playing Stargrove. That's probably a last name, but when your school plays your personal theme song over the intercom, it really doesn't matter. He's just Stargrove.
One word. Like Madonna. Why don't you try something a little more manly, Stargrove?
The 80s, evil queers! The 80s, mullets! The 80s, an Asian tech-based best friend! The 80s, bright primary colours! The 80s, digital watches! The 80s, pressable buttons! The 80s, monocolor computer screens! The 80s! Most of my fan base can't remember them. Fuck, I am old.
The Fire Blazer, a combination of explosive laser, sling, and some petrol. If you put too much of one ingredient, it could blow the whole dorm up.
The 80s, when building shit like that didn't get you in trouble.
That's nice, Cliff.
This one's really finished.
It's bubble gum.
It's a miniature bugging device. Okay, you chew it up, place it anywhere.
Why the fuck would a teenager invent that? Unless he was in East Germany and worked for the fucking Stasi. Stargrove's dad, also called Stargrove, is a secret agent who stole Ragnar's disc, and luckily for us, he's played by a man last seen in Hagan reviews with a grenade taped into his mouth.
George Lazenby.
I tell you, this building is unsafe.
Oh, wow! Hey, darling. I mean, mistress, that looks like fun. Can I try it?
Yeah, sure, whoever you are.
George Lazenby!
I tell you, this building is unsafe.
That's the best thing ever!
Anyway.
George Lazenby!
I tell you, this building is unsafe.
Sedate that.
George Lazenby!
I tell you, this building is unsafe.
Clifford, I ask you. Is this the face you see at a stupid Parents' Day?
No, that's a face you see presenting the evening news. Stargrove Sr. is on assignment. This involves stalking her in the sewers in a B-grade Ghostbusters cosplay accompanied by an obvious evil ginger.
Seems I have a problem.
A fatal one.
The ginger guy is also Gene Simmons, so either that's a random piece of dual casting, or it's Ragnar under that obvious fake beard and wig.
It's number 2.
So when Ragnar's intersex biker rockstar supervillain powers fail and she doesn't kill Lazenby, he just picks up his unconscious friend and continues on with his mission. For him, this was just Tuesday. Oh wait, oozing holes in your leg break. You don't get one of those working for Channel Awesome.
Symbolic representation.
There's such a very fine line between stupid and clever. Unfortunately, all the umbrellas of the CIA couldn't keep the other agent alive and Lazenby out of Ragnar's clutches. Ragnar threatens to kill Lazenby's son if he doesn't hand over the disc.
I'm afraid you've hit me in my only soft spot. The disc is surprisingly close at hand, as a matter of fact.
Up and down him.
Left breast.
Nice booby trap.
You know, in retrospect, I am almost sorry that Lazenby wasn't Bond for longer. Fuck, that was awesome.
Hold! Here she comes. Stargrove.
Ragnar, I've lost too much blood to your games.
Like all fathers and sons, Stargrove and Stargrove have a deep psychic connection that's never happened before, won't happen again, and is never explained.
Mister, you can sue the maker of this film for making such a rip-off and an unflattering portrayal of you!
What? This is really fucking flattering! Ragnar is fucking awesome!
Oh!
Don't believe the way my father died, Mr. Arliss.
Saw the police report, Lance. He lost control of the car.
And crashed into some bullets and a shotgun blast. So Stargrove inherited his dad's private farm. Yes, private farm.
What farm?
Father's retreat. Did he ever mention that?
No, I guess he must have been more into animal husbandry than actual husbandry. But it does explain that copy of Ashtonassus I found under his bed.
Doesn't make any sense. What's so fucking ever?
What does anymore? Would you believe I'm a farmer?
So Stargrove decides to go check it out. No reason, he just decides that his dad's death was bullshit and the farm's somehow connected. And I'm not 100% sure, but I think the dad's love interest comes with the place. Aw, Road Warrior Hawk took a wrong turn and mistook this for WrestleMania. And on the way over he stole Davis Arini's blowjob skull! Anyway, like most people, Hawk is enraged by horse grooming.
Hit the deck!
Are you sure? The damage would probably devalue the barn.
Eat shit. What do you want?
Fork over some ramcade bitch, or we'll tenderize your butt.
What?
I agree. What the fuck did he say?
What do you want?
Bar whip, crown, I whip, penny bug.
What?
That hunky must be messing my old lady. Got to be running coal upside down his head, you know?
What?
The disc, give me the disc.
Fuck you, warp face.
Maybe we warp you first. Then we get the disc.
It's gonna be that sort of film. And really, you missed a golden opportunity to say, first you get the dicks, and then we get the disc! The raping's interrupted by Stargrove, a horse, and some shooting before we find out that Lazenby, being a genius, kept flammable liquids over hay, which was feet away from a box of grenades.
hell did I inherit?
Probable death trap.
The name's Stargrove.
Wow, me too! Her name's Danja, and she was named after her parents, Danger and Ganja. She's played by the singer, Vanity, and semi-true to her name, she takes off her shirt to patch up a non-existent wound. Ragnar turns up to give some exposition on the subject they're most familiar with. Themselves.
Ragnar? The hermaphrodite? Half man, half woman?
So Vanity is sent to scope out the club Ragnar's performing in. Since this is a secret mission to a strip burlesque biker type bar, she obviously brings the only teenager in a 5-mile radius.
Where you going?
A quiet little place for a nightcap.
Some quiet little place.
What are you doing here?
Same thing you're doing here.
Well, she doesn't bring him, but she doesn't stop him either.
I love this. Only the best biker bars are nearly literal biker bars. With the rest of Rule 63 Kiss opening for Ragnar, this just gets better and better. And do you think it'd be possible for them to be any more conspicuous looking? Well, probably, but I don't want to hazard a guess as to how.
Have you ever wanted to see Gene Simmons do a Salma Hayek in From Dusk Till Dawn? If the answer is no, dear God, please, no! Well then, look away now.
Now that I've hopefully ruined Dusk Till Dawn for you, here's a clip of Linda Carter singing I Was Made for Loving You with Kiss.
I was made for loving you, baby. You were made for loving me.
And I think Simmons was paid with a costume.
'Cause what you see, baby, is what you get. Yeah!
Eh, still not his worst song.
Nice to see the entirety of the biker burlesque Disney fan crossover demographic standing by the stage.
May I help you? Yeah, I have tapes of all your shows, and I was wondering if I could get an autographed picture to take back to school.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
To Bill.
To Bill. Ooh. I'd never forget those eyes. What they do to my spine.
Ah, the 80s, when somebody wasn't straight, cis, and heteronormative was obviously the villain. Not like today, when...
Well, shit.
To Billy. It's love. Velvet.
You're really gonna need more ink for all that.
Trade a wet kiss for this?
Another time, thanks.
Damn it, movie, stop dangling the possibility of non-heteronormative action in my face. It's pretty much teasing at this point. Anyway, Stargrove left his chewing gum microphone in Ragnar's dressing room and the shit works. Stargrove's friend invented a CIA-grade bug in his spare time at school for no reason whatsoever.
The fucker should drop Stargrove and enlist his friend. He'd be secret king of the CIA in weeks!
Yeah, Ragnar spots and destroys it, but that's because of Stargrove's shit positioning technique. So, Drunk tries to steal Stargrove's bike.
I gotta go home or I'm grounded, so if you'll excuse me, I'll just...
Oh, yeah, you're excused.
And before you can say instant karma, he's exploded by the bomb Ragnar's people plan to kill Stargrove with.
Cliff, wake up. I need to borrow your road bike, man.
At 3 a.m.?
It was almost blown up tonight. I think some bitch named Danja Deering knows why. Thanks. You probably won't see it again.
Oh, fuck the 80s, when explanations were for white people. Asians just built shit, the music was awesome, and vehicles were filmed like the director badly wanted to fuck them.
Alright, we've got a lead on Ragnar's hideout. I want you to stay on Highway 138 North and take the Bolton Dam cutoff.
Got it.
That was Ginger Ragnar, and I want to know how Gene Simmons manages to do such different but equally shit performances. Oh, it's time for a bike-based axe fight! Bikers versus efficiency in killing someone! Who is deadliest? George A. Romero's Knight Riders is my fucking jam! So, desperate to lose Stargrove and the others, Vanity hides her sports car underneath the truck of an unsuspecting man, who's drinking tequila. Of course! At least until she decides to show them why you should never bring an axe to a bike-based gunfight.
I can see my house from here! Oh, no way, that's not it. False alarm!
Get in.
Hey, my bike! You just left my bike in the middle of the fucking desert? Ugh, stop whining. I told you you'd probably never see it again.
What the hell are you trying to do? Get yourself killed or something?
Hey, cool it, lady. I can take care of myself.
Like
Don't
hell
worry
you
about
can. Damn you. Your daddy was much more than just a partner to me.
Oh man, it'd really suck if we'd left a possible escape bike in the middle of the road back there. Anyway, they get captured, so torture!
Where's the disc?
Okay, I'm not even sure he'd know what a disc is after that.
Ow, 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 ow. Well, there goes years 1 to 10. I didn't need to remember my mother anyway.
Never start with the head. The victim gets all fuzzy.
We broom! Nancy Wency don't remember so good!
And whose fucking fault is that? Even a mild-mannered teenager can only be pushed so far before he unleashes some gymkhana! No, that was terrible. Aerobics! That's even worse. No, wait, I got it. Jim-jitsu, motherfuckers!
The name's that scumbag at Stargrove. Lance Stargrove.
I assume they can still hear me for some reason.
So Stargrove finds his dad's secret spy base by way of dropping a charm necklace he found and having it roll right next to the floor-based keyhole. That magical Stargrove DNA detector, invented by the CIA in 1968. He's lucky he had to come in older models to make him work. Consequently, the floor was rather streaky. Observe our hero as he observes the contents of the secret room for what feels like 45 fucking minutes. Actually, it might be longer. It lasts until his best friend arrives for a beating.
Lance! Cliff! Is that any way to treat your friends?
Well, yeah.
You broke in wearing a mask and carrying a gun. You're lucky you can even complain right now.
Hey, come take a look at my new bike.
Where'd you get the money from?
I billed it to your credit card.
Somehow, that seems fair. So George Lazenby sent the disc to his son in a daring attempt to make the film both stupider and shorter. And Stargrove's best friend backed him up by opening his mail.
I know, what could they do with this disc? Poison the entire city water supply forever.
A Half-Life of Infinity? Sure, why not? Insert Half-Life 3 joke here.
Is the concentration lethal?
I'd say worse.
Worse, it kills you in your dreams. Yes, Freddy Krueger is Ragnar's minion.
Jason Voorhees is Hagen's. They used forced perspective in the movies to make him thinner.
Also, maybe I'm being stupid, but why is there a way to connect the insane radioactive waste to local drinking water? As far as I can tell, Ragnar doesn't even have the waste. It's in the same system as the water supply, and they need the disc to open the gateway between them.
Ramcake, talk or burn! Talk or burn! Fine! Burn!
Okay, but what if she changes her mind when you start burning her? Oh, well done, movie. You thought of everything. So, as is usual with this kind of film, there's a finite supply of fighting ability. Now that Stargrove and his best friend are badasses, vanity is a damsel.
That's like the fourth rule of thermodynamics, according to really bad movies, which, as we all know, mirror real life perfectly.
Oh, fuck, that's horrible. Listen to her cries for help. Look at the temperature! This place! It has a faulty dial! So, when did he set up the wire system necessary for the ball to fly like that? If this was a smarter film, I'd suggest that we have a double agent. Anyway, I was about to comment on the fact that these two merry spree killers were just regular college students a few hours ago, but then I remembered that they're American. This was going to happen sooner or later. Oh, that's why she's still alive. The idiot's with the flames on the wrong side of the oven.
Excuse me.
Pull that wall, Cliff!
Okay, how the fuck does that gun work? And where the fuck can I get one?
Answer, it works very well, apparently. They get away because a gang of international terrorists are nothing compared to the might of 2 teenagers and a secret agent with shell shock. So there's a secret meeting held inside a light box. It's decided to use Vanity and Stargrove as bait to lure Ragnar. I'm not sure if incest by proxy was part of the plan or if it just happened naturally.
I haven't had a chance to. Thank you for saving my life.
It was the 80s. As long as the woman was sexy enough, then pretty much any kind of incest was okay. Anyway, and lo, it was said that the world's greatest seduction music would come to pass. And soon after coming, it would pass as well.
It could be wonderful. It could be happening if you could only.
Okay, and welcome to a scientific experiment with audio and seduction.
We have 2 minions. The one on the left has so far been unharmed, and the one on the right has been deafened by a dentist drill to the eardrums. They're the control group.
Cue the first piece of music, I Ran by a Flock of Seagulls.
Huh? Oh, fuck, yes!
As you could see, the right-hand minion can't hear a thing.
And I ran so far away.
One minute.
Just ran.
And now, the seduction music from You're Never Too Young to Die. As you can see, the raw power of the piece of music is astonishing.
Oh, it's so good.
Cue the kill switch.
John Stamos is a man! Probably.
Anyway, the best thing about the seduction, apart from the orgasms that the music brings, is the fact that Stargrove has to be seduced multiple times before he gives in. Stepmotherfucker plays hard to get.
I think we should do it again.
The amount of times you threw her down last time, you'd break the fucking bed. So Ginger Ragnar sends a team to kidnap Stargrove and Vanity, leaving doubles in their place.
Brothers?
And Ragnar!
Okay, now you just look like Terry Jones. You know, I was gonna wonder how she did the makeup so quickly, but there's an even bigger plot hole. No one fucking noticed? These two look so confused. Did the fake beard not clue them in at all?
Savor your master and mistress of this shit heap, you worms!
It's pretty funny, but this gang of modern primitives are more queer-friendly than massive swathes of the gay and lesbian community today.
And some placebos for my little jackals, huh?
And now, boys and girls, some entertainment.
I'm half expecting a shot of the band they kidnapped, and based on the music, I'm hoping it's Saxon. Anyway, I think this was the zoo Zed used as a hideout in Police Academy 2, when Ragnar inherited the gang when she bought the place. Oh, and we'll take the sexual assault as read, shall we? Makes things easier. Anyway, Ragnar has them, and now, the disc.
We've got it!
What's happened to you, Carruthers?
Well, I first worked out that my hair and beard were obvious fakes, and then after much careful thought I realized that I was a fiction designed to further my own diabolical plans. And then I sort of went with it.
Plus, I now have tits!
I don't know why I do the things I do. I guess it's because...
I love it!
That's the signal, let's go.
Do it.
Now here is a dilemma. Ragnar is intersex but played by a bisexual man, so exactly how lesbian is his sexual assault? I'll need to ask for a second opinion.
Yeah. No, I can see where they're going with this. Yeah.
Hey, Lady Spurs, I have a question for ya.
I read it for the articles.
Gene Simmons is sexually assaulting Vanity, you know, the model and singer from the 80s. So how lesbian does this count as?
Very. Gene Simmons in Black Narcissus is incredibly hot. Could you send me a clip for researching purposes?
Sure. Send it.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Ew. Ugh. Oh, man, I didn't think she meant this spelling of Gene. Maybe if I squint. Oh, yeah. This is strangely attractive. Yeah.
Take them, my puppies, and grind them well!
Take those shots, my puppies, and drink them well.
Or not, because through the power of heroic homophobia and racism...
Hey, you Japanese fruit fly!
Me? You talk to me?
Yeah. You know, it's pretty obvious when you and Miss Priss up there get it on who's on top. I just wanted you to know that.
So there's going to be a battle to the death between Stargrove and that guy from earlier on.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Commando unit, move in! Attack! Attack! Why do they come with me?
Down in the bowels of the base, and the battle is not going their way, so they move on to Plan B. Forget the blackmail attempt and just poison the water supply straight off. Ragnar is going to need to get to the dam. You know, too few films have the sheer delight in watching Gene Simmons attempt and fail to run in heels.
Rolling down the highway until the break of dawn. Driving a truck with my high heels on.
People might wonder why he's been allowed to take part in a military operation, dressed like a lumberjack and armed with that.
I, however, know better.
He's a speaking part and therefore outranks most people who could try to take the gun off him. So, being the lead, Stargrove heads after Ragnar to save the day in the nick of time. I stole flowers! And that's terrible.
Lads, can't you see the greatness in me? I'm female and male.
I'm better than you are!
You're only half of each. I'm a whole man.
Maha! Victory and strength by being dyadic! D-Y-A-D-I-C. Look it up.
Oh!
Those aren't Gene Simmons' tits. I feel cheated.
Come on! Come on! Lads! You can't hit a woman! You beast!
You really are like a woman, aren't you?
I am a woman.
And a man!
Take her in! Take her in!
I need to get closer. If only I had a scope for my gun. But I don't have time to look for one.
So you see, you're never too young to die.
Let me tell you how beautiful you are.
Okay, he's either snapped or he has a plan.
And that plan is to fuck Ragnar. Sorry that she was too useless to look through a fucking scope. Vanity chucks a fireball gun to Stargrove so we can destroy the laptop and stop the water from being poisoned.
Damn it!
There's a lot of stupid in these last few minutes.
Come on, this is stupid.
You're right. Very stupid.
I assume we won.
Yay! Who is that? That's Stargrove's kid.
Remarkable young man.
Is that all you have to say?
So Stargrove turns down the chance to take his dad's place at the CIA and instead rides off with his best friend and Vanity. Stargrove will return in future viewings of this film. And or my review. This film is nowhere near as famous as it should be. As far as I'm concerned, it's the ultimate in brilliantly terrible 80s movies. It's such a perfect microcosm of the 80s as a whole. It's more like a tongue-in-cheek modern movie trying to ape the 80s. More like Turbo Kid or Hub with a Shotgun than a real 80s movie. The acting is amazing. It's like Gene Simmons was crippled by stage fright as Ginger Ragnar and so got high to deal with it, and they based Ragnar on his antics. I'm pretty sure Simmons is a teetotaler, but if any film could drive him to drugs, it's this one. In short, it's the opposite of timeless, but it's the right mix of awful and fucking hilarious.
I fucking love it. I'm the Amanda Hagan, and you know the rest by now.
Hello everybody, hello, my name is Teddy and I'm here to talk about my brand new headphones. They let me hear in yellow. I was able to get these headphones because the mistress was given money by the nice man called Patreon. You see, Patreon pays a few monies to the mistress so he can see the reviews early and without the black boxes that hide all the silly naughty bits. He sometimes also picks reviews for the mistress to look at, which is always fun. What Teddy would really like is for you to be like Patreon. Give money to the mistress and then maybe Teddy can get red headphones. Red phones! Yeah, so you do that and I get red phones. Do it now. Yeah.